the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
If you're getting outside on this Monday, it was big coat weather this morning. Still going to want a jacket for the afternoon. Thankfully, wind's getting lighter, and that'll help things out a bit for our Monday as we still see some folks enjoying the gathering place on this slightly cool day. Some clouds rolling through. Thankfully, light northeast breeze. We're sitting right at 50 degrees. I say mostly light because we still are gusting at about 15 miles per hour, if not a little stronger at times. Won't get any stronger than that from here, and I do anticipate by late in the day we're down to about a 5 to 10 mile an hour breeze for the latter half of our Monday. Some clouds rolling through as well. You just saw that on the gathering place shot. Temperature is a mixture of upper 40s to around 50 degrees in our northern counties, lower 50s in southeastern Oklahoma. We've been on a downward trend for a couple days now. We're still on that downward trend today. We are running a few degrees cooler, some of us 5, 6, 7 degrees cooler than we were at lunchtime yesterday. And we'll keep that trend going today, even into tomorrow. Some spots maybe another degree or two cooler tomorrow as well before we kind of start the trend back up for the middle of the week. Here's those current wind gusts, again, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Thankfully, that's about all they'll do today. Through the week, though, the wind picks back up. We've talked about this a lot here recently. The light wind days in early spring are kind of hard to come by, and today is a relatively light wind day. Tomorrow, pretty blustery north winds. Wednesday, south winds kick back in. That'll be the warming trend, but that's just kind of the dance we have to do this time of year. It's the strong south winds. We trade off the wind with the warm up. Thursday as well, Thursday and Friday, really windy conditions, and that's our next pretty strong storm system taking shape. Now, there already is one system just to our north and west producing, yes, some snow, some kind of late season snow here across portions of southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas. That's where that's going to stay. None of that's coming our way. But just a little kind of tail end of moisture here right on kind of the southern fringe of this on the Oklahoma-Kansas state line could spit out a shower or two late tonight. So very late tonight, while most folks are going to sleep, there will be a chance for a few very light showers north of Tulsa, northern Osage, Washington County, Craig, Nowata, Ottawa County, into southeast Kansas, where we need the rain. It's not really going to amount to anything. It may just be a trace, if that, in most spots. So unfortunately, very minimal from a rainfall standpoint. Later in the week is when those storm chances go back up. Here in the Tulsa metro, really this goes for most of eastern Oklahoma. Thursday, we're keeping a close eye on the first part of that storm system. But right now, the storm chances are kind of low. You see the higher chances are on Friday, at least the way it looks right now. We'll explain that in more detail why in just a second. All right, back to today. Again, some clouds mixing in with the sunshine. 50s across northeastern Oklahoma and some low 60s across southeastern Oklahoma. There'll be one wave of moisture kind of just off the map near the Red River tonight. And then here's that little wave that rolls across our far northern counties. Just some light sprinkles or showers during the overnight hours. Tomorrow morning, it's gone. We'll be back mostly in the 30s. Some of us could have wind chills in the 20s in the morning. So tomorrow similar to today, but with a little more wind, highs in the 50s, and then that blustery north wind condition as well. Wednesday, here's where the south winds kick back in, so a little more cloud cover, but highs in the 60s. Thursday, you'll see the clouds really fill in as the south winds are really starting to draw some moisture back into the area. Late Thursday, notice how not a lot's developing here. Now, there is a severe weather risk Thursday as it stands right now, but there's also looks to be a pretty strong cap in the atmosphere, that lid, so to speak, in the atmosphere that suppresses thunderstorms from developing. So we may not see much at all on Thursday, but if storms did develop, they'd be severe. More than likely Friday morning into Friday midday as that system pushes into eastern Oklahoma. It'll have a severe weather risk, and thunderstorms will be a little bit more likely by then. So an active turn by the end of the week, but pretty quiet for the next few days, just cooler than normal today and tomorrow. Wednesday, starting the nice warm up. Again, Thursday right now, just a slight chance for storms, but we're watching it closely. Friday morning, Friday midday, though, does look like it could be relatively stormy.